Hello my friend, today is a special video what to draw when you don't feel well, when you are tired, when you don't have energy, when you just don't know what to do, but still it is not bad enough to skip the day. So you would like to do something, in my case to draw, but you don't have enough energy to to do something more complicated. I have a lot of suggestions what to do, ideas, but not for today. But I want to film something for you, and I suppose that sometimes you also have such mood, such a state of your body and mind, and sometimes we need just something to relax, to recharge our batteries. So I even not going to show myself, I will only talk to you and to draw something nice but easy to draw. And I thought what to draw, and my first suggestion was to draw people, because it is my favorite object what to draw. It is easy for me, but I suppose that recently we were drawing a lot of people, especially the previous week when we were drawing 100 people in 4 days. I will put the link here if you skip this project. It was super fun, but I feel that I need some change. And maybe you remember in some of my previous streams and videos I mentioned that I would like some botanical illustration, and I decided to choose this topic for today's sketching practice. And by the way, I follow one interesting public or account of the Tuesday Collective, and in this public, they every Tuesday they share some references for drawing together. And today I opened my Insta and I found out Buttercups, and I had my suggestion to draw flowers. Why not? And they gave us some nice options, so you can, I will put the link to this account in the description, but you can easily find it and to draw buttercups with me. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a long speech, so I prepared just I'm going to draw on iPad. And as on our previous videos and sessions, I will rather painted, but today I decided to draw, to do some beautiful contours. And I want to draw only one picture today. Today is different practice, no hurry, no time limitation, just to enjoy practice, to relax, to recharge our batteries, you know, all these things which we know which we need when we don't have enough energy. But still we will try to draw it in a beautiful and interesting way. So as this the Tuesday Collective suggests us, offers us 10 or even more options of references, I will try to combine some of them and make something mine. And of course this is my favorite one, because we have here a little bee or so. So maybe we will start with it. We will not pay much attention to the colors today. Today it's about graphics more, but still today you know it is already evening, so my light is not perfect, but I just warn you that this is white color, but I added a little bit of grayish. It is sort of some spring color when the snow is melting in some countries. Not everywhere we have green grass. And this color is good still for this time of spring. So we will start with this little bee and the flower. And after that I will use some darkish blackish color and this pen. It is, I suppose, from, I forgot, maybe it is something from ink, or just try your own solution. Just you should not repeat after me, just do something. And one more interesting thing, not interesting, but something in advance today. And I forgot, I'm not sure if I already told you about it, but in my previous videos and yes, I told you, yes, about it, that in some of my previous videos and streams, I already told you that I want to draw botany. I have a list provided by one painter. I will talk about it in my future videos about botany. So this flower is not in that list, but anyway, we will do it. And we start with this graphic solutions with, so let's say, black ink, and I will draw the flower and that bee, and I will try to overlap them a little bit, and we will see what will happen. But I want to draw it a little bit bigger, because buttercups, they are very small, tiny, and it is not much in my character, because I adore bright colors and huge shapes. And that's why I like sometimes to draw by other artists challenges, because they could provide some I will make it bigger. They could provide suggestions which I would never choose, but as I like to practice something unusual and interesting, so it is quite good to try it. No, you know, not your personal favorite things, but something which other people find attractive and beautiful, and you just can follow their lead and experiment and do something. Here it is not clear how its antennas look like, but I will draw something. And end of story. How I like to say. Don't worry if your bee, if you are drawing the same motif as me, if they are overlapping. It's not problem at all. In sketching it is maybe even, you know, I understood what she's doing in my language, in my native language, in Russia, or in Russian. Bee, it is a pчела. It is a female sound, because we have our nouns, they have gender. That's why I say that she, the bee. Maybe tell me how it is in your language. And I see that she's like use her antenna to to get honey from this flower. So we will have it something like that. Even, you know, that's so tiny photo, so I cannot see properly what's going on there, but we just try to do what we can. So the most beautiful parts, as for me, her wings, and really I don't understand what is going on because everything is very tiny on this photo references. That's why I will turn on my imagination and add something additional. But here overlapping is already too much, so I will reduce a little bit of it, just to not to make it too messy. And here, so you see that today's practice is for meditation. Even my voice is like on a guided meditation. Do everything slowly in your mood. By the way, write me in comments if you'd like to get some guided meditation practice for you, not only for drawing, but for, you know, relaxation, for recharging your batteries. I can prepare you a good one, and you can practice it and use when you need something to relax yourself, to feel better, to get more maybe power or energy. So here what I'm drawing, I don't see how her wings are organized, how they designed, so I just try to imagine it using this reference. So I can advise you to do the same, because it is not a realistical illustration. It is just something like doodling or Zentangle. How do you call it? Zen doodle. When you do something to just to refresh your brain and to work on your mood, to become more cheerful, more energetic. I'm sure that after this practice I will definitely feel much more cheerful and full of fresh energy. So we will have some time. Oh, I even do it much more detailed. The second, I don't want to do the second wing the same, at first the same pattern, and even not that detailed. So I will make just a couple of these parts, and we will move to our next part of the flower. I think, why not? Who will tell us that it is not enough? For, you know, today we can do anything. And I don't see much of her legs, so I will show some that They are bended somehow, but it is not clear what is she doing. She's gathering some honey or something, you know. So in this sketch we are not focusing on it. So we are ready with this flower, but I have one very beautiful one, this from the side view. I like it so much, so I want to draw it also with the details. So we will get two beautiful buttercups on this picture, or maybe even more. We will see. By the way, I will share with you my today's reference in my free Telegram chat, so you can draw along with me. I suggest you not to copy my solutions. Find your own way how to draw these cute flowers. And you can definitely share them, your sketches, into my Telegram channel, so I can see your work and say you some words of support. So we can get in touch. Yes, today it's about graphic, some nice lines, and what else? Here I see this, how do you call it, blossom or something? It's not a something what happened before blossom, so tell me the name of it. I would like to add it because it is tiny beautiful, but you know, little petals here. Still, you know, sometimes we have days when we want to, even if normally I don't like such detailed drawing, but sometimes we still have this mood, and why don't we draw in such a detailed way? Sometimes maybe we need it when we a little bit tired of quick sketching, of drawing something with stories or something very, very creative with unusual decisions. So why don't we just do something simple to relax, to feel this vibe? And here it is, some other things. No, I will put them a little bit wider. When I start to draw this picture today, I suppose that I will finish it in, I don't know, very, very soon, but I started to draw it and I see that it is not that quick thing, so like it is going something out of, maybe this is here but we need some another. But I still don't want them to look the same. That's why maybe I just where it is. Oh no, it is not what I wanted. I just want something like this, and it is not enough. Oh, here I also would like to add some details, something like this. And here I saw one more this element, so I want to add it here. Maybe it also has some such a something like that. Okay, and if you think that we are already here, don't be so quick because what else I want to have? We are going to change our colors and to change our materials. I will take a little bit of yellow, and I will change the layer where I'm drawing, and I will add some vague shapes. You can see how on this photo we can see this picture or this bee and this flower better, and that background, it is something like they are not clear. So I want to get this effect. So I have chosen this color, but maybe at first I will add some just, let's say, stains without any shape, something, and I will add some pencil marks. So we will get something like this, and you can see how my brush works, that it could change the color. I adjusted it the way that it could do it, and I am very happy that I can do it and not to change this color. And I also would like to add a little bit of color, not a color, but this dark stains to this bee, so it will be very glossy and even more beautiful. How do you like it, by the way? And I also want to add this. Maybe it is even better to, today is the day when we experiment, and in my case it is almost every time when we do something together. Be prepared to experiment. I see on these references that in this flower, all these parts, they're in the shadow, so we will draw them We will draw them also black, but I will use another medium. It will be this pencil imitation. So we are almost there, because I already drawing with you for 25 minutes and I don't want to make this video that long. But here I also want to add some yellowish color. So I even want this, maybe this. Super. And of course we need colors for our green parts. Maybe I will make it lighter. Maybe I will add something after this session, but I'm not sure if we need it, because it is already very beautiful and very loose. I want this feeling that everything is, you know, sort of loose. You don't worry about your result. Just you can add some beautiful, here maybe this one, you can add some details, but in a petite way, not something. No, I don't like this. Maybe just here. This this pen does not know how to change the color, so I need to do it manually. Yes, there is something more. Maybe abstract, but why not to combine different medias? What do you think? And I want to add a little bit of contour around some of these flowers. So no, I will make it white, a little bit darker. And just enjoy the process. Today is not for perfection. I don't know when we will have this day for perfection, but definitely not today, because today just the day when you are not in a mood, you are not in a good shape. Just do what you can and enjoy your process. Why not? And maybe it is not very beautiful, it is definitely not realistic, but, and I need something else. What do you think? Maybe, I don't know, maybe to add something on this, like not this color, something like this. I need something else, but sometimes you just don't know. But sometimes maybe it's better to stop where you are and and maybe add some some additional flowers. Very, very schematic, but you just to show that there are a nice bouquet, or what are they, maybe on the field, some flowers on the field, and you can add something else, something additional. So I would like to stop here, and this will be my first entry to my, let's say, big adventure into botanical illustration. Stay tuned, and I will show you much more botanical illustrations. And tomorrow we are going, it is the 1st of April, day of Fool, so I would like to have a live stream where we can draw some funny people, the references which I have from the project 100 people in 2 days. In 4 days, I told about this stream many times in my previous video. So tomorrow I will make this live stream, and I invite you to come, and we will draw some funny people without any timer. It will be just some vivid, cheerful, and full of funny conversation live stream. So we will see each other tomorrow. Prepare your materials, sharpen your pencils, and be ready to draw something even upside down. See you there. Bye bye.